Most people think they have a money problem, but I don't think they do. I think they have a memory problem. Not because they've forgotten something, because they have remembered something that was never true in the first place. Somewhere along the way, you absorbed a story. Money is hard to make, or rich people are greedy. We're just not that kind of family that gets ahead. And you have to struggle for every cent. Nobody ever sat you down and asked if you agreed with those beliefs. You simply watched. You watched how the bills were paid. You watched the arguments and you watched the stress and the sacrifices. And your younger mind quietly reached a conclusion. This is how money works. Years later, you've got different goals, different opportunities, and maybe even a completely different life. Yet part of you is still following rules that were written by a child trying to make sense of the world. And here's the uncomfortable question. When you hesitate to charge what you're worth, when you sabotage your own success, and when you tell yourself, people like me don't get that kind of money, whose voice is that really? Because it might not be yours. The beliefs that shape your childhood don't have to determine your future. And the moment you question an old story is the moment you stop living inside. So here's today's hard question. Which belief about money have you been protecting instead of challenging? I'm SJ, and I ask the hard questions many avoid their entire lives. And if you are ready to interrupt the pattern subconsciously running your life, comment shift.